We read your comments, we got your emails, and we're happy to announce the return of the Challenge Guy. To break the ice, we started off things slow, but don't worry, because we promise things are going to get real weird real fast. Challenge start. Hey guys, it's happening! More challenge episodes. Sorry for the hiatus, but with the war in Ukraine raging, I've been pretty busy covering that for the show. Sadly, it is still raging, but you guys sent enough emails and made enough comments that we decided it was time for a grand return. Alright, first challenge. Wear the same outfit for 21 days. Easy enough. And it's a men's outfit too, let's be clear about that. The rules are simple. I pick one outfit, and I can only wear that for 3 weeks. I'm allowed to wash it and have 3 versions of it because I'm notorious for spilling food on myself, but I have to wear it and only it all the time. And I do mean all the time. So, what to wear? This is a decision that's going to have a significant impact on my quality of life for the next 3 weeks, so not one I made lightly. I looked around the world of YouTube for some suggestions and ideas, and oh boy, there's some significant misinformation out there. I saw a lot of people talking about how clothes don't really matter. It's your personality, etc. that matters. And yes, it does, and it's very important to be a nice, kind person, and it's also important to have people around you who value you for who you are and not what you wear. But anyone who tells you that clothes don't matter is fooling you and themselves. Clothes matter. A lot. My parents were never really wealthy growing up, which meant frequent visits to thrift shops. Needless to say, I was not on the cutting edge of fashion and got picked on a lot sometimes. Today I have a successful career and I can afford to buy nice things for myself and the people I care about, and spoiler alert, I love shopping and fashion. Well, I just like looking good. Pretty easy to do when most guys dress like slobs, to be honest. Even before I was successful though, when I first left home I started buying up my wardrobe piece by piece. Having nice drip isn't cheap, but I'd save up to buy one piece at a time and looked for fashionable but cheap options. Things like simple, solid colored tees. A good fitting t-shirt can go with just about anything. I have literally worn $12 t-shirts with $120 slacks and $600 shoes to special events. Remember, wardrobe is a long-term investment, and here's the part where everyone is fooling themselves saying that clothes don't matter. People make assumptions about you before you even open your mouth based on the way you dress. Believe it or not, your favorite challenge guy had a brief, very brief goth phase when he was young. We don't talk about that part of my life, and all visual records have been expunged. But the point is, people treated me wildly different when I showed up wearing all black with half a dozen chains hanging off me and spike bracelets versus a nice pair of slacks and good shoes. Clothes can improve the way people perceive you and even how they treat you. When we were first dating, the girlfriend told me that one of the things that really turned her on about me was how I had a sense of presence when I entered a room. That's not just because at the time I was a level 70 Tauren Paladin in World of Warcraft, and everyone doubtlessly recognized that fact, but also because of the confidence I project with how I dress and carry myself. So clothes matter a lot. But so does confidence and grace, being polite to everyone, even people who don't deserve it. If you're watching this video and wondering how you can be more attractive, first try confidence, then try updating your wardrobe to more mature modern looks. So that being said, how can I wear one outfit that's pretty much right for everything I'll face in the next 3 weeks, which includes a movie premiere for one of my best friends? I'll need something that can pass in both a casual and semi-formal setting simultaneously. The choice was actually pretty simple: black t-shirt and either jeans or slacks. First, black goes with just about everything and just about everywhere. And as you'll see, with the addition of a light jacket, black is your ticket to even the fanciest event. But the question was, what bottoms? I tried a few different options. I really dug the pink slacks, which, by the way, if you're a guy and watching this, don't be afraid to wear pink. However, pastel slacks are not going to give you lots of strong options for keeping your fit looking fresh, as we'll see later, so that was a pass. Next was a pair of white jeans, which the girlfriend immediately said no to because I like to spill things on myself. She makes an excellent point, so goodbye white jeans. Number 3 was a true American classic, like muscle cars, apple pie, and bringing freedom to people far away who aren't specifically interested in it. It's a bit casual for some of the things I'd have to go to, but as you'll see, a good pair of blue jeans goes with literally everything and gives you a world of possibilities, so black t-shirt and blue jeans it was. Next, here's the thing about t-shirts. You have to make sure they fit you well, which might take some experimentation. There's nothing worse than an overly baggy t-shirt or one that's loose in all the wrong places. A good t-shirt can be the foundation of a very classy, modern look. So if your wardrobe is lacking, then it's time to throw out your graphic tees and start updating. Graphic tees are just kind of for kids. Though if you've got an urban style, they can look good. But if you want to look more mature, ditch them and get yourself some solid colors to pair with good pants. You saw yourself how a simple t-shirt with nice slacks can immediately level your look up. Alright, so now that we got t-shirt and pants, how can we tweak the look to keep it fresh? The answer is, of course, shoes and jackets. Since I live in sunny SoCal, I'm pretty limited on when I can wear jackets or blazers. But with the weather turning, I can get away with it at night. And here's the great thing about such a simple getup. Check out all the different tops it can go with. The first is a simple leather jacket. There's literally nothing more classic than this. Every guy should own at least one leather jacket, by the way. It's worth the investment. Next up is a white blazer. Just take a gander at that look. This is a look that'll have you rubbing shoulders with Wall Street and Pharma Bros in no time at all. This is a look that says, I'm casual, but also I'm probably responsible for spiking insulin prices by 300%. A light knit top is an immediate way to class up a simple look. The girlfriend calls this one the hot, laid-back professor look, and it's one of her favorites. This is a look that lets everyone know you're cool enough to hold class in the quad. Last, we've got a purple blazer. The purple color adds a nice classy touch to the outfit. This is what I planned on wearing to my friend's premiere. It's the perfect relaxed formal touch that doesn't try too hard, which makes people automatically assume you must be important because everyone else is trying so desperately hard to look important. Alright, we got tops, but now the pièce de la résistance, the thing that will keep a simple outfit looking fresh, even if it's the exact same thing you've been wearing for 3 weeks straight. It's time to talk about shoes. Disclaimer: I love shoes. I have a lot of shoes. I have a very big problem with shoes, as the girlfriend often reminds me. We can't go by the mall or any nice shops without me taking a detour to the shoe department. When I go to visit family this summer for a week, I bought 2 pairs of shoes and I had them flown home. I just like having options, and shoes should always match the outfit. The more options, the better in my mind. I have cheap $20 shoes that look really nice, and I've dropped a frankly criminal amount of money on handcrafted leather shoes. Shoes are an immediate level up for any look, and guys, listen to this part closely. Girls, look at your shoes. Notice I keep saying shoes and not sneakers. There's a difference, as we'll soon see. Much like a wardrobe though, shoes are an investment and well worth it. One of the first things I bought when I was financially independent from my parents was a nice pair of shoes. Why are shoes so awesome and important? Because they can take even a simple outfit like blue jeans and a black t-shirt and pump it up several notches. And that's why I chose this look, by the way. It goes with just about everything. Here's proof. I even threw on my workout sneakers just so you guys could see how good it looks with even just a simple pair of clean sneaks. But even fancy shoes go with it and immediately classes up the entire look. Again, this is why shoes are important. They're as essential to your look as makeup is for women. Matter of fact, consider them and beards basically just another type of makeup for men. So, how did my 3 weeks go? Did anyone notice? Did anyone care? Did I get thrown out of any fancy events for being underdressed? Will global warming make jackets and winter fashion impossible in sunny SoCal? First, knowing exactly what you're gonna wear saved a lot of time in my morning routine. You hear this from other YouTubers as well, but the truth is, it's not that big a deal. I watched one girl's video who claimed it saved her as much as an hour in the morning. I'm sorry, are you handcrafting your outfits every morning? I don't know if she was physically weaving her own textiles, cutting patterns, holding fashion shows for inspiration, and then hand sewing each outfit in the morning, but it really shouldn't take you an hour to figure out what you're gonna wear for the day. But it was nice to basically not have to think, just grab jeans and a t-shirt and off you go. The biggest decision was what shoes to wear or top to take if it was chilly, but since this outfit goes with literally everything, I had plenty of options each day. The part that sucked was that this is the infographic show, so you know we gotta be extra. The challenge was wear the same outfit for 21 days, and that included working out. So your boy was on the treadmill in jeans and a t-shirt, while the girlfriend was doing her best to distance herself and pretend we hadn't driven to the gym together. Let me tell you, doing cardio already sucks, but doing it in my jeans is pretty much the very tippy top of Suck Mountain. Luckily, I was able to change into a spare pair of jeans when I got home. I don't think the girlfriend would have taken it too well if the challenge was to wear only one pair of clothes for all 21 days. Surprisingly, people were slow to notice I'd been wearing the same thing for 3 weeks. It wasn't until well into the second week that one of my friends did a double take and asked me if I'd been wearing the same thing the last few days. She was shocked when I told her it had actually been almost 2 weeks already. See, girls can be shoe blind sometimes, because I kept changing my shoes. It had taken a bit of time for her to notice. I'm not lying when I tell you that girls look at what shoes you're wearing. I think overall, because I'd chosen such a classic look, it took people a while to notice. I also think it's because guys overall are terrible dressers, so nobody's really expecting much. My closest friends were pretty quick to notice because they know I like to change up my outfits frequently and dress well. Honestly, this was kind of a fun challenge, if anything because I really enjoy helping other guys look better, and I'm hoping some of you got some inspiration out of this. I remember when I was a kid I saw Just Friends with Ryan Reynolds, and it inspired me to want a nice wardrobe like his character in the movie. And here's the thing, I know some of this can come off with a bit of let them eat cake vibe, but I wasn't always as successful as I am today, and even back when I was living paycheck to paycheck, I made sure to invest little by little in how I looked. Some things like nice slacks, a nice jacket, or good shoes can be a pretty hefty investment, but that's exactly what it is, an investment in yourself. Believe me, people will treat you very differently based on how you look and present yourself. Maybe you're struggling to make an impression on people. Maybe you're suffering from low self-esteem. Try changing up your wardrobe. New clothes can make you feel like a new man or woman. And here's the best piece of advice I could ever give you. Don't go shopping alone until you got a good sense of style. Instead, find someone that's the type of person you want to attract and ask them to come with you and give recommendations. Who could possibly give you better advice on how to look good than the type of person you're attracted to? Oh, and stay tuned, because I just found out I'm doing this challenge again, only in typical infographic style fashion. I'll be doing it with women's clothing. Now go check out the challenge that started it all with I ate the hottest pepper in the world and this is what happened, or click this other video instead.